I'm going to introduce our Connecticut State Representative, Gary Holder-Winfield. You know how Tom Joyner says he's the hardest working man and you know, on radio and show as well. When you go on your Facebook page or you see things happening, I think Gary, I don't even know if he even sleeps, if he knows what the word sleep means. But I definitely think he's definitely a man on the move. He has supported this program, he believes in the mission of what we do. And without any further delays, I'd like to introduce State Representative Gary Holder-Winfield.
Thank you, Sylvia. I actually prepared some remarks tonight, since I normally don't do that and kind of sometimes get myself in trouble. But let me first start by saying that I'm very happy to be here, and I know we always say that, but I really mean it. Right now there are a lot of places where we have to show up, and they're not very happy places to be. With the fiscal crisis we have, the closing of programs, the gutting of programs, and really the evisceration of some of the more positive things that can help people's lives. It is a happy occasion to be in a place like this tonight. So when they asked me to come speak, I didn't know what to talk about. And nobody really gave me anything to talk about. So I thought, well, I've been trying to relate everything to my campaign and the message of my campaign. My campaign was about belief. And so Obama was the hope guy and I was the belief guy. So I don't know if you know this or not, but I've happened to have been in the news a little bit lately, and it was because of the death penalty. Some people say that we made history this year. I'm glad about that. Let me tell you what that has to do with you this evening. It's simple. For me, I have an unshakable lack of belief, belief in failure. I don't believe in failure whatsoever, but I do concede that every once in a while I could be wrong. So for me, even if I am wrong though, in order for me to fail, I have to have tried. And when I've tried and come up unsuccessful, I'll try again because I just want to check. So what I'm saying to you is, you have to have that same attitude. And what you have been doing here, the truth about what you've been doing here is that you're graduating from a program that has prepared you with certain tools. It's designed to reverse the trend of parents not having a voice in our civic affairs. And today, you're not the people who began this program, but you're certainly different people who are ready to go out and advocate for yourselves. And that's a good thing. And I'll tell you why it's a good thing. It's a good thing because as you advocate for yourself, I think what you will find is that no one can advocate for you the way that you do. I think that what you will find is that, and I have no doubt that some of you who've already, I've encountered at the Capitol, have discovered that there are not many people who are talking about your issues. And the few of us that are really a few. And let me say that those few voices that talk about single mothers, that talk about when you work hard and you work like a dog and you're still going backwards, they're not understood by the majority. And so we need your voices. We often talk about the decisions that people make and whether or not they've made the right decisions. But the reality is that those decisions are made in an atmosphere that is created by people who don't understand your issues. Those decisions, that atmosphere, that context in which you make those decisions is important. And so I say to you, I'm going to be pretty brief, more brief than most of us usually are. I say to you that the barrier that you have, if you have any barrier, is a lack of belief in yourself. It's a lack of belief in your ability to succeed. And so I think most of you and the people I've encountered have a lot of belief in themselves, and I think that's a wonderful thing. Let me just stop for a second and say something. There are some people in this room who were important to me in my campaign, who inspired me to keep going. I met Kim one day when I was walking down the street. It was in the summer. It was hot. It was really hot. And Kim came up to me and she inspired me. I don't think she really knows that she inspired me. You know, Kim wanted to do something positive in her community. And I was ready to go home that day. But Kim inspired me. So you never know the impact that you're going to have. So let me say this to you in closing. So there is that barrier. There's that barrier of belief. But you have to believe. And I'll tell you why. Because they told me that when I was running for state representative the opposition is too strong. You're not going to be the state representative. Go home. They told me when I got up there, the freshmen don't speak. Because when freshmen speak, they get in trouble. So be quiet. And they told me when I brought out the death penalty bill, that the death penalty bill would not get out of its committee. Because Dr. Pettit was there, and this was the wrong year. A little wrong on all counts. And so I say to you, don't believe in failure. Believe in yourself. And if you take the tools that you've been given, and you combine them with a belief in yourself, no one knows what you can do. No one. And so I say, please believe, because we need your voices. Congratulations.